You get to travel at these insanely high speeds with insane agility and maneuverability. It's just like, it's hard to explain. You are Superman, that's it.
Unbeatable views and an adrenaline rush. It's what drives champion drone racer Zach Thayer. The Orange County native bought his first drone about 3 years ago and learned to fly it with his cousin.
And it became like this crazy obsession. Like, we just had to do it all the time. I remember like I'd call him like at lunch break on work and I'd be like, hey, I thought of this new idea. We need to try it this weekend. And we'd go out and just break everything we owned.
He's still crashing drones, just on a larger scale. His new hobby accidentally turned into a lucrative career. He's been a top pilot in the Drone Racing League, which airs on ESPN2, since it began in 2016.
Like, I didn't plan any of this. And then I slowly realized, like, looking back and reflecting, like, well, I didn't plan, but I sure did, like, spend a lot of time and resource to actually be there in those moments that really mattered.
Like being on top of the winner's podium. Whether he's competing or just practicing, Thayer flies his drone every chance he gets. And thanks to the show, he now gets to see the world from a totally unique vantage point.
Experiencing the world in a perspective I never saw. And that's not just from above or from different angles, but like there are so many beautiful places to go and see that I never thought were as beautiful as they really are.
All that stick time, as drone racers call it, prepared him for his next move.
Luckily, like I spent all my time so obsessed with drones that I learned how every single component worked, how all the software interacted, how all the electronics interacted, and I knew none of that beforehand. And it all just sort of snowballed into me being able to meet a company that needed expertise in drones.
He was recruited by an OC startup called Anduril.
Let's make the world a safer place. We have the capabilities. We are some of the best engineers on this planet. Let's use these very unique, highly specific skill sets to solve modern problems.
And it's not just about building cool gadgets. The company is working on some top secret projects, like automated fire trucks.
We are using technology for good, for safety, to help bring the people that, have families and loved ones back home and keep them safe.
Thayer says he's grateful to have turned his passion for drones into a rewarding and hopefully world-changing career path.